Yo, what's going on guys? Jyku here. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the easiest way to get bloodthirsties with the combat knife. Let's go. Alright, so the first thing that we need to do is make a knife class. So go into create a class, have a blank slate, and let's begin. For our primary, we are going to have nothing. It's all about the combat knife. We're not using any type of gun here. For our secondary, go ahead under the melee category. There will be the combat knife. This is our weapon of choice today. Next up, we have our gear. I'm going to go ahead and put the stim shot on over the body armor. The reason being is I would rather get away from a fight and heal as soon as possible than take like 2 extra shots from a gun. My personal preference, if you guys really believe body armor is going to help you get that bloodthirsty, then go ahead. But I'm telling you, stim shot is the way to go. Waiting for heals is the worst thing. So stim shot is just going to eliminate that overall. Now moving on to the perks. For perk number 1, we are going to have Tactical Mask. We get increased resistance to 9 Bang, Concussion, Razor Wire, Reactor Core, Seeker, Tempest, Fire, and Counter UAV. That is a long list of things we are increasing our resistance to. And trust me, those little Seeker mines that roll up and start tasering you, I'm pretty sure it automatically breaks it for you. So it's an extremely good perk to have on, and it will save you crying when you die to someone shooting at you after you've been stunned. So that is perk number 1. Move over to the perk 2 category, and our first one is going to be lightweight. This is move faster while sprinting and take no damage when falling. Pretty self-explanatory. Moving on to the next perk 2. So just press down and we're going to have to activate a wild card, in which it is perk 2 Greed. And the second perk that we're getting in the perk 2 category is Dexterity. This allows us to mantle, climb, slide, and swap weapons faster, increased weapon accuracy when jumping or mantling. The main things that we want here, that mantle, climb, slide. The faster we can get around the map, the better. This way, when we're climbing up like a ledge, we're not going to get shot in the back. If there's someone in front of us, we can slide to them and quickly knife them, etc. So that is it for the perk 2 perks. Moving on to perk 3, we are going to have Dead Silence. Dead Silence allows us to move quietly and resist detection from the acoustic sensor. So now we're getting into the stealthy perks. We don't want to be seen by the enemy. We just want to roll up all ninja-like and stab them in the back and get that bloodthirsty. And once again, we're going to press down and get a second perk within that perk 3 category, activating the perk 3 Greed wildcard. And what we are going to pick up is Tracker. I chose Tracker because you can see digital imprints of enemy footsteps and receive an alert on your HUD when revealed in enemy fog of war. This is extremely handy when you are chasing someone and they go around the corner and you're not exactly sure if they've gone left or right. Seeing those footsteps on the ground can guarantee your kill. Now, that is pretty much the class setup that I use for the knife. There is, however, 1 slot left. So if you want to use an equipment, then go ahead. I'd probably recommend maybe the combat axe or a trophy system or something. The combat axe would be good because you can have the knife out, and if you get into trouble, you can just throw the axe really quickly. But keep in mind, this replaces your specialist like secondary ability. So say for Ajax, you will replace his flashbang, which I believe is not worth it. That is the whole reason I do not have equipment on. And then if you want to put that other point into a gun, feel free to do so. If you believe you're on like a 4 kill streak and 2 people are rushing you, pull out your gun real quick and kill them. But I feel like it's not necessary. I don't need it. I don't think you do either. So that's pretty much it. That is the class setup. Now, I'm going to roll some clips of this class in action, and I'm just going to talk over the gameplay a little bit, just to let you guys know how to exactly play with a knife so you can ensure bloodthirsty, because it's a little bit different to how you would normally play a game. Roll the clip. Alright, so this was my very first match with this class setup, and as you can see, I begin to get a bloodthirsty. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm finding very close quarters with a lot of corners. Buildings are perfect for it, and I'm just setting up my home. I'm getting comfy, I'm knowing where the enemy is coming from, and I also have Torque selected. Torque is very good for setting up like a little area where you purposely send players through one point of the map. So you can block off, say, point A, point B, and then they're all running through point C. And this way you can hide around the corner. As soon as they run through point C, you stab them. repeat the process. But yeah, that's my way of getting really easy Bloodthirsties, even just knife kills if you're not up to the Bloodthirsties yet. But I appreciate you guys watching the video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.